And now go to B. If the condition described above, what is the number of uses for which the purchase and rental cost become even? So there are two scenarios. The problem don't give us the annual interest rate. We need to apply that, but it's not. So we may assume, because in the real analysis, we need to assume what should be the interest rate for that condition. So I give showing two scenarios, and the first one is not realistic when we ignore the capital cost, which is the cost that the time value of money. So the first scenario, if capital cost is neglected, and like I say, it should not be neglected, but to give you a perspective. And that, what does that mean? That is, you have the I equal to 0%. No interest, no one give you free money, right? Rent, free money. So from that one, we can have the nothing. Then what you can have here? We have, as you can see, CF equal to PF minus SN over N. Then from that, SN equal to 0. So we have that one, go back to rewrite here. And it break even. So we have to be, first, we have to be CF1 have to be equal to CF2 to be even. The question asks, so that the purchase and rental costs become even. Purchase and rental and that is the question given, part B, even. So the same. Then we apply the purchase cost, as you can see, CF1 above it equal to, it ignore the interest, so I is nothing. So you can have, and at n is 0, so it is, we can have the from that equation we have CF equal to PF over N wide. CF equal to PF over N wide, that is CF1 over N, the number of uses. And this one have to be equal to CF2 to become even, and it's not the interest, So what does that mean? We can find out the number of uses, that is the question asked in B. What is the number of uses for which the purchase and rental costs become even? So we have N equal to PF over CF2, because CF1 equal to CF2. Plug in, that is 23 per square foot. CF2, that is purchase. CF2 equal to, we already find out, per square foot per one use, so 9 cents per square foot per one use. So we have the 0.00 per square foot for one use. So per square foot cancel out, so we can just become the number of uses, and 23 divided by 0.09, and it will be number of uses, so we can have equal to 2 equal to 256 uses. So if you ignore the interest, and like I say, this is not realistic. The next one, it will be more realistic, and that I want to emphasize in here. So if capital cost is considered, and this is more realized, and let me assume the annual interest rate I equal to 6% per year, which is reasonable in the US. So with that, we can apply the above equation, and with self is equal to 0, so we can have CF, and in that case CF 1 get equal to PF, the equation we used earlier there. PF A over P I percent N, and Sn equals 0, so we don't need to write the second components. So PF time the factor A over F 6% N over NY. And that, of course, to be break even, it have to be equal to CF2, which we already find out. So from that, we plug in and to find out. But before, we need to find out what is n small, etc. So you have that one here. We have ny. Have we know ny? Ny we find out equal to 110 uses, n equal 110. So everything already know. We need to find out the factor over f. So we have factor A F 6% and it equal to CF2 times NY divided by PF. And one with that, right? CF2 with that transformation, we have PF, time NY and divide by PF. Everything already know, so let's plug in. CF2 just given 0.099 cent per square foot per 1 use, time NY 120 times per year, uses per year, divided by PF 23 per square foot. So this number is equal to 0.4696. 0.4696. And then with that factor A over F 6%, and if you go to that the last page of your final exam reference and given P by A, so that here to A given P, we have that equal to I 1 plus I power n over 1 plus I power n minus 1. So that equation there. That equation. So from here, we go back, plug in, we can have that I assume it's 6%, so 0.6, 1 plus I, 1 plus I power n, so we have time 1 plus I, so 1.06 power n. In this case, put n small in there, over 1 plus I power n minus 1, so 1.06 power n minus 1 equal to 0.4696. And with that, we can find out 1 plus 06 power n minus 1 kick that go up there, and simplify, we can write out 1.06 power n equal to 1.1465. And as you can see, the n it equal to n small, it equal to n over ny. So the n, the question asks ny is 120. So we can plug in that, we can have it 1.06 n over 120. This is ny from equation there. So from that one, you use your calculator so you can find out ny n equal to 281 uses, and that is the more realistic answer. Bottom line, as you can see, if you ignore the capital cost, which is the interest, someone give you a free rent of the money to buy this, so you need 256 uses to break even with the rental cost. However, to be more realistic, no one give you money for free, then we have to take a loan and assume 6% per year. You need to have 281 uses, which makes sense, have to be more than the when the capital cost is ignored. So the second one is more realistic, as you can see.